This week on the Mothership Podcast.
And there shall be absolutely no mention whatsoever of the Minecraft movie. We will never talk about it.
I think we have to talk about it next week.
It will get 5 minutes, that is all.
Wait, how's this song?
Don't, no.
Wait, I forgot it.
Good.
I do remember it, but I won't.
I've got secret tunnel stuck in my head.
Good. Keep
Wait.
that there. No, keep that there.
We will.
La 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 lava, chicken. Yeah, it is terrible before anyone thinks I'm like loving it or whatever. But yeah, we will have to talk about the film. But yes.
Hello, this is producer Will. Alex and Mel have asked me to read this disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in the Mothership Podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast creators, producers, or affiliated entities. The content discussed in this podcast is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. Any references to specific products, brands, or individuals are not endorsements unless explicitly stated. The hosts acknowledge that they can approach topics from a black and queer lens, providing unique perspectives on nerd culture, but listeners are encouraged to form their own opinions and engage in respectful discussions. The Mothership aims to foster inclusivity and diversity in the nerd culture conversation. Listeners are advised to conduct their own research and seek professional advice where applicable. Thank you for tuning in to The Mothership and joining us on this journey through the intersection of drag, nerdiness, and diverse identities.
Hello, Earthlings.
Well, that's it. After all that, welcome to another episode of the Mothership Podcast, Season 2. Yes, coming to you a week after the next episode, I'm sure. But anyway, how are we doing? How you doing, girl?
I'm all right. Bit tired.
Yeah,
Been
yeah,
busy,
yeah,
girl. Busy
Well,
girl.
not today.
Well, not today. That's kind of the whole reason I was tired.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Do you want to say what happened to you today?
Oh, my insomnia was fucking up. And I missed the first part of my shift. And then...
And the second part.
And the rest of it.
Oh.
But usually, like, I can cover because it's like, oh yeah, my laptop's in my bag.
Did any of them watch this, by the way?
Some of them, but not, like,
Okay.
anyone that will get fucked up.
Yeah.
But they also know my situation, so it's fine. But no, it was literally...
No, you're what?
About my insomnia, bitch.
Oh, I thought you said sexuality. What did you say? What did you say
No, my
before
situation.
that? Oh, situation. Oh, bitch, I thought you said sexuality. I was like, wait, what? I was like, they didn't know. They didn't know. Oh, shit.
I'm literally head of the Pride Network.
But you're here now and you're awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's been a fucking mission.
Yeah.
Like wrangling fucking cats. Got to organise 5 different Pride events across 5 offices, and then also 2, well no, not 5 events, 5 Prides for the 5 offices, and then 2 events each.
I say cancel them all. Fuck Pride. Fuck the gays. Fucking sick of them. Sick of the fucking gays. Like, they've had enough. Hey,
we had enough of that last year.
Honestly. Yeah, we didn't get enough. So anyway, moving on from any Pride-related dramas. Will, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had terrible bowel issues.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to share that on your podcast.
Oh, why not? You know, it's an open forum.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were destroyed.
Yeah.
And then
how are your bowels doing today?
Restored.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks to new medical technology on the ship.
Yeah.
And have you finally seen your arsehole?
No, I didn't. I was too afraid. The doctor performing the surgery was like, just don't. I've seen it. It's not worth it.
It was dusty.
It traumatized me. Yeah.
It was dusty. I've seen it all before.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it all before. Hands on your knees.
Hands on your knee. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sometimes, see, the thing is, y'all, Will is obviously a straight man, a straight Chinese man, as we've established before. Yeah, well,
one of those
but I
two
was gonna
things
say,
is true.
he's one of the girls. He's become one of the, or as Billy would say, one of the gals. And sometimes it's moments like that where I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, he's one of like somebody on the enemy side that we brought over to the lines. He was like bleeding in no man's land. And we were like, come over here, darling, come over here. And then, you know, just sometimes you remind us that you were a Nazi. Ooh, what was that?
I never asked to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're here now.
You know, you were just following orders. Anyway, that's
You are trying to get us cancelled.
I know, not soon enough. Shit. I literally, not even joking, I've been so busy recently that every time I get in drag, I'm just like, oh, again with the cross-dressing. Like, why? How did we get here? No, I'm joking. I'm very grateful, but at the same time,
No, it is a constant thing. Like,
no, do you know?
Even with me being part-time, I'm still like, why the fuck do I do this again?
Once you're in the drag, it's like work. Until you're in it too long.
Yeah.
And then you're like...
And it's like, I need to get the fuck out.
But honestly, not today, but in another episode soon, there are some gigs I want to chat about, but I'm going to leave some time to pass just so they don't instantly realise I'm talking about them. But fuck me. If you work... What's the date? What was the date of Bank Holiday? If you worked with me over May Bank Holiday, bitch, you know it was on some crack. Okay? Thank God we've got the fucking... crack down.
We got called the N-word.
Yeah, well, we didn't get called the N-word. No, not today. I can't do this.
Let's talk about something else today.
Yeah, what are we going to
Let's talk about Mel.
Bitch. Yeah, so I realised when we did episode 1, we mentioned you being abducted and taken to Norway, but we didn't actually talk about what happened. So you take us to the beginning of the story, where all good stories start.
Well, in 1992... No, basically, as is documented on the podcast, I had a breakup, which this lovely human, that lovely human over there behind the camera, were very helpful.
Is someone else here?
You silly bitch.
But yeah.
A white thing. Oh, no.
No.
And yeah, basically had to kind of refigure some things out. Got kind of close to someone that, like, we weren't dating, but like...
Well, he would have a different story for sure. Yeah, I was married with kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally.
We'll get to that bit.
With no prenup. Yeah.
I wish. But I did get some nice D&D deaths out of it. So,
you did, yeah.
But yeah, this person wanted to jump straight into a relationship, knowing full well the situation that has just happened, to which I had to constantly remind them, I have just come out of a long-term relationship that was quite intense. I was very passionate, very hard-hitting, and this person was just like, no, you're mine now. And I was just like, no, that's not gonna work.
And I will just say, before anyone's looking at me sideways going, well, because like Mel was obviously very emotionally raw, so you weren't in your clearest of heads. There were several red flags before, leading up, which I think you noticed.
I did, and I chose to ignore them.
And I'm sitting there going, ooh, I don't know about this one. But Lord, did I not predict where the fuck it was going. Or where you were going, more importantly. Where the fuck you were going.
Well,
so, yeah.
I didn't even know.
So how long, for the bit we're getting up to, how long were you two? I can't even remember.
It was like 2 or 3 months.
Was it even that long? Because didn't you go in January?
Yeah.
It can't have been 2 or 3 months then, go. It must have been like a month.
No, because November was when that...
Okay, so basically not a lot of time. Yeah. Not a lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for timeline's sake, November to January is when this monstrosity was in my life. And, sheer mess.
So explain, because what I remember is this person told you, I'm going to take you away for your birthday.
Yes.
Which initially you were excited for.
Yeah, because it's like, I wasn't in the best place. it was nice to be like, well, I ain't had a holiday in a little minute.
And who doesn't like a holiday in January?
Especially when it's all paid for.
And when it's cold here, you would expect to go on holiday.
Especially knowing my black ass. So this bitch, okay, we're going. So this person knew a lot about me. Pretty much the whole works. They know I fucking hate the cold. To the point where...
But I will say, I do feel like it's kind of like a safe guess. If you know a black person, if you have a black person in your life, they probably don't
turn
like
the heat
the cold.
on.
Yeah,
Turn the heat on.
Turn the heat on.
But that's what they would do before I got there. Because their place was fucking cold.
Yeah.
They don't put no fucking
Well, he was trying to get you ready. He was trying to get you ready. Let's get you prepared.
There was no preparing for that.
You know how
shit.
Sometimes if you're going to take a big dick, you'll put in a butt plug. That's the cold flap was your butt plug.
I don't know that life.
Yeah, well,
that's a you problem.
I'm sure you've taken a few butt plugs out.
I put them in.
Well, there you go.
For them.
So you know the tea. So anyway, so he tells you he's going to take you away, but he doesn't tell you where.
Yes. So it's meant to be a surprise and things. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Boy, was it surprising.
And it was meant to be like this nice, because they knew I liked D&D and fantasy games and gaming in general.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, before we get to that though, we should explain that you were already kind of clocking out of the relationship the week leading up to this trip because he was acting buck wild crazy. Yeah. Like full boo-boo.
As we mentioned before, this person was fully like, we're together, practically married and whatever, and was just saying some wild shit. And
the frequency of how he was just messaging you all the time, constantly.
And like, I don't really have a problem with that, but it was like they needed validation for every single thing. To the point where like one of the arguments was like, oh, well, you don't tell me I'm beautiful every day. And it's like, first of all, I don't need to tell you every day. I'm fucking you. For what?
Yeah.
And then...
And also, Mel, tell the audience, how old is this person? Because I'm sure they've got an image in their head.
I wish.
How old was this man?
40.
Jesus.
40 grown-ass years.
Older than all of us in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
well, except for if you count like cosmic years, then, you know, whatever.
And my vampiric ones, thank you very much.
But, so you were already clocking out, and then you were like, I remember you saying to me, I don't know whether I should go on this trip. And I was like, bitch, don't. Like, oh my God, no. Like, it would be even worse when you go away. Like, you don't even know where the fuck he's taking you, which is wild. Like, my autistic ass could never be me. Unless, in fact, breaking the fourth wall here, Jack. My partner Jack is behind the camera. Do not ever surprise me with a trip unless it's Disneyland. Okay, do not ever just do not, unless you are 100% sure that it's going to be something I live for. But he didn't know you long enough to even pick. No. But
no,
he could have picked something else. Yeah.
He could have.
Yeah,
there were options. I was dropping
that
hints
just
about
as close.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like, I like going to Spain. I like Italy. I like, maybe South of France because I've not actually been there, but I like the idea of going to France. Oh, I would even enjoy Poland because that's where they're from.
Yeah. But this is, so I was like, don't go. And this is like the day before. We like met up and we were like walked around. Oh no, you bumped into me when I was doing food shopping. You were like, girl. And then we literally, it was raining. We stood under this like little shitty awning. And I was like, you were showing me all these messages. I was like, girl.
This is crazy.
Literally message number 1 would have been enough for me. By message 20,046, I was like, you need to call the police. Like, this man is insane.
So it was like he'd had a bad day at work he had a bad day at work and then he finished work and a bird shat on him.
Oh, yeah. That was quite funny when he said that because you played me the voice note and he was like... And then you didn't message me back. I'm having a shit day. And then I walked out of work and then a bird shot me and I just lost it. I lost it. I was like, God, that does sound shit. But fuck me, that's funny.
Literal shit.
Literal shit. But can I just say the next bit from my perspective? So the next day, I'm like, Mel's not in a good place. I know she probably just ended a relationship. I wanted to give you your space, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
So then I call her. And she doesn't pick up, and she messages like, "Go, I'm at the airport." And I was like, "Bitch, what? Like, where are you going?" So
and at that point, I still didn't know.
And I said, "Bitch, you better leave your fucking WhatsApp locator on
and
the whole time." Yeah, you did. You left it on the whole time, and I cannot believe where the pin ended up. But now, explain what happened at the airport. Fuck me.
So, still don't know where the fuck I'm going. At Gatwick Airport, which there's a lot of choice, but had no clue. The only clue I had was that there was this choose your own adventure thing that they had set up, which had 5 clues in Norwegian, which I was expected to learn.
Wait, first, and like, how the fuck were you meant to know? Like it's Norwegian. Like, why would you be learning? Are you from Norwegian?
Wait a minute. We'll get to that bit.
Yeah.
So there were only 5 prompts. Now, the reason they chose this was like, they know I like D&D, they know I like gaming. It was like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. And it was meant to be fun. And then they said, right, so we're flying from Gatwick, and then you have to use the prompts to get us from Gatwick to where we're going with 5 prompts.
And also, what did he say to you before he started? You need to treat. He said, "Wait, you said."
You have to imagine I'm Gandalf.
No.
Oh wait, no.
No, he said, "Treat me on this journey.
Yeah.
You gotta act like I'm Jar Jar Binks.
Yes.
And you're the Jedi.
Yeah.
Bitch, you don't know where you're going. The Jedi knew where the fuck they was going."
Yeah, because then we made the.
So then I said, So I said, she's texting me the whole time as this is. I'm getting live texted. I've never been. Y'all know how I don't fuck with my phone like this. The way I'm glued to my phone, replying instant. What the fuck was that? Some fucking macro virus from Star Trek Voyager.
We got to clean those vents still.
Yeah, literally. Well, but yeah. So I'm getting live texts and. She said, "Oh, he's just told me that I need to treat him like Jar Jar Binks." And I said, "Bitch, he needs to stop acting like Jar Jar and act like Gandalf." And then you go, "Bitch, I don't need him being Gandalf either. Gandalf disappears for half the fucking trilogy, and I don't know my way to Mordor."
Literally, all I got back was a voice note of you cackling.
I was screaming, but I was genuinely scared. Like, I was so worried. Like, I was actually like, when she gets on the plane, what do I do? Like, what do I do? So, and my first thought was like, what if he takes her to some fucking country and kills her? Mm-hmm. And then when I found out where you ended up, I was like, oh my God. But anyway, go on.
Well, that was also going through my head because I was like, I know there's some weird cults in Norway.
And you're next to a weird cunt. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm like, I can't work it. It's literally 5 things. One of them was like plane, and I've completely forgotten the Norwegian now. But it was like Iron Bird, which was obviously the plane.
But these were Norwegian words.
Yes.
That was right. So that's the thing. He was picking not only a language you can't speak that you have to decipher, but not even the word plane in Norwegian. I mean, you're at Gatwick, like what you're getting on a fucking helicopter, like shit. And then it's like abstract words like Iron Bird. Yeah,
Iron Bird. Oh God, I can't even remember. Something about a map.
Where's he from again?
Poland.
Oh, he's not Puerto Rican.
Reckon. Isn't that reckon?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just these 5 words, and I was like, you know what? You're going to have to at least tell me where the fuck we're going, because I can't tell. And he was like, oh, but the name of the group chat was where we're going. And like, I was like, what? You didn't say that would be something that would...
And what was the name of the group chat? Also, a group chat of 2 people is not a group chat. That is a conversation.
Yeah. No. So,
do you know what I mean?
So like, we already had a WhatsApp chat, and then he made a separate one just for this, to give these ridiculous hints.
Fucking hell.
And yeah, so he named it something, and it was
I never would have made it on the train. I never would have made it on the fucking train. You are so much stronger than I am. Shit.
But then, yeah, So he had done it so that it was like where we were going backwards, which I think was not Reykjavik. It's in like.
Well, who cares? You ain't never going back.
the southern part of Norway.
Yeah. Sorry to all the Norwegians out there, but like.
But and it begins with I remember that. But yeah, I was like, how the fuck was I supposed to get that? And then, so he kind of just ignores it. We get on the plane. I'm like still trying to work everything out, and then
he puts clues in your chair, right?
No, he's like, so there's something to find on the plane, and I'm just like, where? Have you spoken to the staff beforehand?
And also, yeah, bitch, you just came through security with me. Like,
yeah, so,
what did you do? Did he do a round trip the day before?
Yeah, so the whole flight, I'm just like, what the fuck are these clues meant to be? Oh, yeah. One of the other clues were just our seats.
Oh, yeah. But also, were you ill now? No. Okay, right.
Not
so
yet.
we should probably quicken this bit up a bit.
I was getting there. And I felt it coming on, so I went to the pharmacy beforehand.
Yeah.
And then ended up not bringing the medicine that I brought, which is going to be very poignant later.
But basically, the plane ride, you had nonsensical clues that meant nothing. We're not even going to bother explaining them. They just are nonsense.
We get off the plane, and he was like, well, you didn't find the things, and now you need to get us to the hotel. And I was like, how? You haven't told me anything. And he was like, well, did you not find the clues? And I was like, what clues? I looked everywhere. So he had hidden in one of the magazines that you just get on these fucking planes, like a little note, which he then decided to scrumple up and bin because I didn't find it. And then I was meant to find one of my presents, and then the other one I was meant to get when we actually arrived to the Airbnb. And he was just like, oh, here, fine. And then I was like, well...
Oh, also, you text me to say that you were going to Norway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking Norway. Like, what the fuck?
In January.
Like, early January.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
So the temperature at the time was -6.
Oof.
With the lowest, not in our area, but the lowest was -12. Now, again, I'm a black person that don't like the fucking cold. Why am I in Norway?
And also, the first thing I did when you said you was in Norway, I went, hey, computer, what dangerous animals are in Norway? Bears, wolves, fucking, like, Vikings, like, you know, it was crazy. I was scared for you. And then I saw when you said where you were staying, I was like, oh, girl, there's some trail near. Don't go up that trail. Don't go up that trail. Lord Jesus. Went on the map. Like, here, you look on the map and, like, the space in between roads is green. They're white. Like, bitch, do not go into the white.
But yeah, so we land in Norway. Still have no clue where the fuck we're meant to be going. He's having a huff because I didn't find it. Yeah, and I'm starting to get more and more ill because it's fucking cold.
So not only, I just want to, from his perspective, you're not getting any of the clues. None of it's going right. I imagine you weren't that enthused when you were like, oh, Norway.
Well, I was just like, I was obviously enthusiastic because it was like a nice gesture, but like at the same time, he knows I don't like the fucking
I feel like
cold.
It's a plot for murder, honestly.
I was kind of thinking that at one point.
And then, like, what did you do on the first day? You went to gay clubs but didn't go to gay clubs or something?
No, that was day 2, which...
Oh, yeah.
So, I still can't work out how to get to where the fuck we're going. I'll speed through this bit. He gives up, tells us how to get there. We get to this Airbnb. It's a nice little Airbnb. Now, this person is also a little bit of an alcoholic. Did not do any of the research. In Norway, you can't buy alcohol after 6 p.m. This man drinks at least a bottle of wine a day.
Fucking hell.
So he was fucked. And yeah, a lot of things closed early as well the day that we arrived.
during the off season.
Yeah. Because
obviously even the Norwegians aren't expecting fucking people to come tours in fucking early January.
Yeah.
Like.
But we get some stuff from the shop. We have some dinner. Go to bed. Everything.
You throw the dinner up.
No. But I'm not feeling like 100%. And like, I'm glad I went and bought those Slim Sips earlier, and like have like made sure that I've got all my warm shit. Like in the winter over here, I always wear thermals, and I usually wear like leather and stuff as well. But I made sure I had every fucking thing. But yeah, so we go to bed, fine. I wake up.
Did he get any that night?
Did he any night?
No.
So you wake up next day. How you feeling when you wake up?
I can't speak. I can barely see.
See, when you texted me next day, you told me how ill you were. I was laughing because I'm just like, fucking. It's like he's planned this.
He's bleeped the name.
Oh shit! Sorry. he thinks he's winning, and then you're fucking dying. He can't get any alcohol. It's fucking wolves.
But yeah, so I wake up. I literally can't speak. I can like, my eyes are like a little bit fucked up as well, and I feel rough as shit. My throat feels like it's about to explode, and he eventually like starts to stir, and like all I do is just I go
And you're thinking
on my phone
how
and
long would it
just
take for me to smother him right now?
I can't speak. Don't know what's happening. Don't feel great. I also don't sleep very well because I have insomnia.
And I'm sleeping next to a crackhead.
Yeah.
In Norwegia.
And then
Jesus fuck.
I think it's about 2 hours of just him thinking that I did this on purpose.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I was like, fucking, of course. Because that's what I said when you text. I went, you know he's going to blame me on you know he's going to say, and of course you had to get fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, selfish bitch.
But yeah, so I was just fighting for my life in this fucking country that I have no clue what we're meant to be doing. Which, another thing, the one thing he had planned for the whole trip, bearing in mind we were there for 3 days,
Was some rocks, right?
to visit this cool geological structure where it's like this rock that juts out over a fjord, but it's like almost perfectly rectangular. You have to book it in advance. And he did not do that. And it was also a Friday.
And he made you walk.
We're getting to that because that's the next bit. And you can't really book the same day, so you have to book in advance. So literally, and it's not open on the Sunday, which was the last day we had there. So we've spent the first day not doing much. The second day, nothing is planned because he just thought we could rock up to this place. And so we have nothing to do.
And then, wait, are we on the last day?
No, so this is still
okay.
the first day of actually being there, well, like properly.
How long over are we from break? Well, okay, let's speed run this bit. Run this bit. Because I want to get to the day when you came back.
So
It's fine. Let's just make this the episode.
Yeah,
It's fine.
No. We will still do our topic.
We will
do
have structure.
a topic, yeah. But go on.
So I'm dying. So he's like, okay, I'll go to the shop and get cough medicine. Now, if
That'll do it. Yeah.
But no, if anyone
Minus
knows
12.
anything about Norway, medicine for some reason is extremely expensive. And it costs £23 for a...
Did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, too right. Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to fucking do it. Why am I here?
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I here?
Against your will. Yeah.
So yeah, this literally like a tiny little bottle of like cough medicine, and a couple of lozenges. Literally like not even a full pack of lozenges. Literally 5 like this, and £23. And he still forgot to buy alcohol when the shop was actually open.
So when did you go to the gay clubs on this day?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
this was, so literally I had the medicine. I slept for another hour, and then because I woke up quite early. So by this point it's now like 12. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. What did you have planned for today? And that's when I find out that the one thing he had planned, he didn't actually fucking plan. So then he's like, well, let's just go into town and
he's shaken from the crack withdrawals, obviously. Yeah. Clearly.
But yeah, we'll go into town and we'll see some things. And I think, so you've done your research, you know where we can go to like look around. I've also done my research in this time as well, and found out that there's a nice little gay area which looks like really like colourful houses, but like big houses, but they're just a selection of bars on this like one street, and it's all like,
yeah.
and it's all really colourful, but there's like literally like 3 or 4. But one of my things when I travel is like I like to go to like art spaces and support the local culture,
or read it.
Fucking bitch. So we go out and I'm like, okay, so where are we going? And he's like, oh yeah, we're just going to walk around in -5 when I'm ill. I was pissed, but I'm like, no, he's paid for this nice trip. There must be something planned, and he's just not telling me.
Nice.
No. Absolutely. And then he took my idea and he was like, oh yeah, let's go to one of the gay bars. And then we went to one of the gay bars and we went to another one, but we didn't actually stay in either of them.
You went to a straight
and
bar,
then
didn't
he
you?
went to a venue next door to a gay bar, and he wanted to sit outside. Now, luckily, Norway has...
He ain't no Puerto Rican.
Luckily, Norway has heated tables, so there's just a space heater built into the table.
Yeah.
So I was just
That's
like...
good, you keep your drink warm, yeah.
But I was just like, thank God for this, because otherwise I would have killed. Because I protested, obviously, because 1, it's fucking cold outside, and 2, I'm ill. I want to sit inside. Why the fuck are we outside?
So then you did that, and you went back home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did fuck all day.
Yeah. And then on the 3rd day, I wake up and I'm like, oh no. So I know she's on the plane. And I thought there was a good possibility I would see you that day, but I thought it'd be a much later in the day. So I was like, oh shit, I've woken up too late to call her before she went. But you had messaged and said, I'm on my way back. So I was like, okay, she's on the plane. And I was working out like, okay, she's going to be about this long. So I'll give her a text and see if I can call her when she lands.
We get on the fucking plane.
No, wait. I didn't open my curtains. And guess what? It's snowing in the UK. The weather had been great the whole time she was gone. And then the day she comes back, it's snowing. Fucking full on settling snow. And it's like, it had started when I woke up and opened the curtains. And by the time you got there, it was settled, the house, So, next thing I know, this bitch just calls me and I'm thinking, oh shit, maybe she didn't get on, maybe she's only at the airport now in Norway. And I go, hello? Because I think you called me like a WhatsApp call or something. So I was a bit like, oh, maybe she's still at the airport, like she's not back in England yet, or she would call me normally. And I'm like, hello? And she's like, bitch, where are you? Right now. And I was like, I'm just walking down St. James's Street, but I'm going slow because I'm like getting tobacco and blah 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 blah, like bitch, can I come to yours like right now? I'm like, wait, what? Like, where are you? It's like, I just left his house, and I'm like, you're here, you're back in England. What the fuck is going on?
But yeah, so the bit that I then got to telling Alex when I met up with her, so we get on the plane, this bitch is having a hissy fit because
this is my favourite part of the story. This day is the best. Go on.
So he wants to sit by the window, and I'm like, but you were our seats are like assigned, so I had the window seat and he had the one next to it, and I was like, I just went and sat in my seat, and he was like, oh, I want the window seat. I was like, but you had the window seat on the way out.
And I would have been like, bitch, I wanted a holiday in Spain, bitch.
I kind of did say that at one point.
What you're gonna do is not what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do.
And then absolutely throws a tantrum. And bearing in mind, we're just boarding, literally just started boarding, and like our seats are like easy to get to. There's not many people yet, but he's throwing a full-on hissy fit. So he then gets up from his assigned seat and then just goes and sits on the row behind on the window seat. And I'm just like, is this...
And how long's the flight again?
It's only an hour.
So an hour. He had a hissy fit for an hour and then sat alone
No. So this is before we've even taken off.
Oh, no, I do remember what happened next year. Yeah.
So I'm just like, but you realise that's probably someone's seat. He's like, well, I doubt it. There doesn't seem to be many people on the plane. And literally...
You got to give him some leeway, though. He's not had his crack for 3 days. He seems a bit jittery.
Seconds after he said that, the way I had to hide my laugh, someone literally goes, oh, you're in my seat. And my face just beaming from ear to ear. And I was like, yes, you little bitch.
Yeah.
So he then has to get up and move, and then he's just in a huff, just in the seat like this, turned away the whole time.
Wasn't he like that up until you got to his house?
Basically,
yeah.
He had like a little teary moment in Gatwick, and I was like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, nothing, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just like, okay.
And now the best bit. The best bit. This is my favourite part of the story.
So we get to his, and he lives on the other side of town. Well,
go find his house.
No, I was in like more.
His address will appear.
I'm still in Central at this point.
Yeah.
But like more Kemp Town Central than Central.
Well, you're near me.
Yeah. And then, he lives complete opposite side of town. So we arrive. I'm like still wanting to kind of fix this mess that's happened. So I'm like, oh, do you want to hang out? And he's like, no, I need to get my hair cut. I'll see you whenever. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll message you later. Let me know how things go if you still want to hang out later, because I've got nothing else planned, because I've got the whole day booked off. And then I say bye. Like
Which
normal.
was you being polite, because you were like, I'm done. Because I remember messaging being like, okay, but bitch, when you get back, you're done with this man, right? Oh, yeah. And you were like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't set him off and
we're
he
not
kills
even
me.
fully dating. We're literally just like hanging out, feeling well, on my side anyway.
Yeah.
This man thought we were fucking married. Anywho, so I literally say my goodbyes. I close the door. I get a few, and I've got my headphones in. My noise cancelling.
Wait, you keep describing, I'll do it though.
My noise cancelling headphones. I make it. There's a few flights of stairs because it's an old Georgian house, and I get down the first little flight, and all I hear is. And bear in mind, I'm playing like metal music because I'm also pissed off. So I've just got my loud Japanese metal music in my ears in these noise cancelling headphones, and I hear that over that. In fact, I will send you the song I was listening to at the time, and you will insert it here.
I just like...
And then imagine hearing what Alex just did over
But
that.
also, like, I think what we always forget when we're talking about this story is the man is 40 years old. Oh my God. I don't even think I would have acted like that at 21.
No.
18 even.
No.
I mean, bitch, I was fucking at 14, so, but whatever. But, like, I shouldn't have been doing that. But point is that, bitch, where did you mature?
Nowhere.
Ugh, not in Puerto Rico.
And I don't know whether it's the fact that like I have my like kink dom side of like doing constant check-ins with people, but I was constantly like the whole way from the airplane back to Gatwick, from Gatwick
because he
to
wanted
his
you
house.
to. Because here's where it's not the funny bit. He is obviously a narcissistic emotional manipulator.
Which is
He's
also
an
very
addict,
funny.
all of that. He was the reason he was in a huff, girl, and he wasn't gonna change until you did something, is he was waiting for you to say sorry. I am so sorry that I made myself ill. I'm so sorry that I'm black and I don't like the cold. I'm so sorry that, I wasn't too enthused about a surprise trip when you were acting crazy last week. Because, we know, we won't get into deep, but fuck me, their messages. In fact, screenshots.
I'll send them over.
Send them, send them in.
Because some of them are wow.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, you pick your favorite selections and you put it, you know where to,
Just boom.
Yeah, but, yeah, that was Mel's abduction. We're going to have to call this episode the one about Marvel and Mel's abduction.
I don't think we've got time to talk about Marvel.
How
No, we do.
long are we
This
in?
will just be an extra long episode. It's fine.
Well, let's round off the story and take a break.
Well, that was the end.
That was basically it. Because after that,
and
I
he
was
could
like,
be dead now.
apparently they've lost well, not lost, but like
Their senses?
Their best friend is no longer speaking to them because apparently they just went off the rails. I'm like, well,
No.
the rails were gone to begin
Really?
with. There were no rails.
Wait, he was a train?
Oh,
That motherfucker was driving a boat on rails. That's
exactly.
yeah.
Full on Minecraft.
Oh my god. Yeah, innit? Oh.
Wow.
Right.
Right, well, don't you clickety clack,
We blackety black.
and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Hello, Earth Tings. How we all doing? Just see down there. See that the little thumbs up and down? The ones up is what we want. Thank you. Give us a little like, a subscribe, and you will get a nice free ticket to Area 51. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Press the button.
Come on.
Okay.
And we're black. So, this episode has kind of been derailed, just like your trip was.
Yeah.
But, so this was going to be the episode about Marvel, but I think we're going to do that another day, I believe. So, we thought for the last section, as you shared a story, I would like to talk about some of the things I have been going through this year. So, you know, as y'all would remember from our previous season, my life has been chaotic drama ever since I entered the drag scene. Not always because of my doing. In fact, most of the time, not because of my doing.
Sometimes
but,
it's just pests.
yeah, literally.
And
but,
venues.
and a shit in the cupboard. But yeah, like I have been really, really busy this year with shows, like a little bit too busy. And this last weekend, which was the final May bank holiday, because there's like 2 in May, isn't there? Yeah. So the last one, I did like 6 days of drag in a row. And Friday night in particular was on some next level crack. And you were there, so you witnessed it. You came, Jody came, and Lawrence came. So Minecraft gang. Like I was covering for another performer. I was hosting a competition. You know, I'm going to try my hardest not to say names, but I guess if you were there, you know what I'm talking about. But or if you're one of the people I'm talking about, you probably will work out. But whatever, I'm not going to say anything I didn't say to anybody's face. But yeah, so I was covering a competition for someone, and let's just say the audience that was there while I was hosting the competition was not there for the competition. They were there
To get pissed.
and sing karaoke. So because the performer I was covering did, you know what, fuck it, she's coming on a podcast, is Taris, all right? Taris told me, she said, girl, do like an hour of karaoke, then do Titans, and then, you know, blah blah blah. And I was like, cool. Karaoke mostly was fine. Then the last person who got up to do karaoke asked if they could do Starboy by The Weeknd. Now I passively know the Weeknd, so I don't know his songs like that. I don't know them lyrically.
Yeah.
So it gets to like maybe I don't even know, yeah, like halfway or so, and there's like this whole hook section where he just keeps repeating a sentence which has the N-word in it. I can't even remember what the sentence is.
I don't remember either.
But anyway.
But it has that
So
word in it.
I'm behind. Now, the way this venue's set up that I was in, you've got the DJ decks where I am with like the lighting and the sound, and then the stage is right in front of that, and then there's the audience. So he is in between me, I'm standing behind him, and then the audience is looking up in both of our directions, so
And I'm
looking
like,
at me. So Mel
I'm
is like
just
in
off
the
to the
audience,
left.
yeah, like pretty front row, so I can see her. And as soon as he does that, I like prick up, because like I didn't really take note of what his ethnicity was before he went on stage, and he. But I knew he wasn't black, so I prick up. My head pops up when he says the N-word, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And I can see the audience. Well, actually, no, I was wearing glasses.
Yes,
I was wearing glasses because I knew I was hosting. I was using the computer, so I needed my glasses. So I'm looking at him, going, "Oh, I'm trying to work out," but the lights. His back is to me, so I'm like, I can't really work out like what color he is essentially. This is all very problematic, like for real. I was like, I should not be. Maybe I should just trust that he is black by some definition, and that. But then I lock eyes with you, and I'm like, is he white? Like, and you say yes, which I get. Like, you know, definitely passing white for sure. So I'm like, okay, I know this song well enough to know that there's an instrumental coming up in about 30 seconds. So during the instrumental, hopefully he won't drop another N-word before that. But I was like, let me just hop over the thing and just say, yo, maybe don't sing the N-word. Like, don't sing the N-word. Because there wasn't time to ask, what's your ethnicity? Where's your mum from? Where's your dad from? Blah, 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 blah. You know, have you seen The Colour Purple? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's not enough time for all of that. So, but before I can even do that, one of the staff goes up and it's like...
Well, before that, it happens again. So, like, the instrumental,
yes,
I think, is shorter on that karaoke version.
No, we hadn't reached it yet.
Okay,
we hadn't reached it yet.
But it was another one of that verse, and then the word was said again.
Yeah.
And then it got swiftly stopped by a lovely person.
And then they were like...
at the bar.
And which I appreciate, but I didn't want to embarrass him on stage just in case, because everybody was assuming he was white, which he wasn't white, but he wasn't black. So anyway, I said at the end of the number, I said, just future note, don't say the N-word, like, whatever. I said a little thing. And then I went straight over to him, and then he was like, what just happened? Like, he seemed genuinely confused. Like, he really didn't understand.
Which is wild.
But at the same time, it made me go, oh, shit. Is he black? Like, you know, is he Puerto Rican? You know. But, so I said, I'm sorry to ask this, but, like, could I just ask what your background is, like, ethnicity-wise? Because he also was sitting with a bunch of white women.
Yeah.
He said, oh, I'm from Pakistan. And I was like, well, that's not a pass.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation. He was fine, but he did genuinely seem like, and he was older than us, probably same age to the fucking Norwegian murderer. You know, so sorry, Polish murderer in Norway. There's a book
the
there
Norway
somewhere.
incident.
There we go. Yeah. He's probably like around his age, but he's looking at me like this is the first time in his life that he's ever been confronted about saying this word, and I definitely got the impression it was not the first time he said that word. So
just from seeing that conversation take place, I was like,
anyway,
he said it before.
Put that shit aside. But, like, what I will say is that I'm starting to notice that people really do not have show etiquette out there. Like, even if I'm going to a show that is, like, outside of drag or whatever, I'm going to have etiquette.
Yes.
Like, obviously, I'm a performer.
There are rules.
But, like, I don't know. I just feel like human decency. Like, you're not... When you go to get on a bus... You don't walk on the bus and slap the bus driver. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, why would you do that? Like, this man is driving the bus, bitch. I'm hosting the show. Why are you trying to make it harder for me?
Yeah.
But anyway,
like one of your favorite little jokes that you do is like, so we're about to go on a little break. Do whatever you want. Go have a fag. That does not mean touch me.
Yeah. It means go have a cigarette. Yeah. But so that's karaoke done, and I'm already like, ugh, this was hard. But right. So then I've got to try and like convince the crowd to get on side of watching not just drag performers instead of doing karaoke, which they were fully like, we are doing karaoke. And then when I kind of had to stop it after an hour, they were like, so I was like, fuck, like I've got to make this a space so these performers can feel comfortable to like perform, because a lot of them are like new performers or less experienced or whatever. So anyway, I'm not going to go through the performance night. Everyone, well done to everyone that performed. But one person in particular really felt a particular way that they did not win the night. And I love this person dearly.
We both do.
Yeah, we really do.
Hence why they were given the critique they were.
Yeah. And I have just kind of like... I was talking to someone else about this, where it's like, I feel like I have taken my stage training and like going to performing arts school. I kind of have taken that for granted. Not in like a big way, but in the way of like, there are certain things that I just like would never do because it's been trained out of me. Like, you know, we all have an ego.
But the thing is, some of us didn't need to train.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what it's like, it's confusing me. But like, for me, I just... To drag performers out there, when you're doing a competition or you've been booked on a show or whatever, just like what I always tell myself, and I'm a full-time performer, like I'm doing pretty well this year, like, you know, very grateful, but still very humble. Like it could all change in a second. And
Insert
also,
be humble.
but also, like, I am not entitled to anything that I have, and it can be taken away from me like that if someone feels like I'm not doing a good job. And like, I have lost competitions, I have made it all the way to the end to then not win and then be told by other people that I should have won, and then you're dealing with that whole but like, really, I've learned you've just got to throw that shit aside and just be like, I'm grateful for whatever the fuck this is. And
at the end of the day, it's a competition. You're signing up to possibly win.
Yeah.
It's not a guarantee.
And like, I will say, and like, I did feel a certain type of... So the reason I'm talking about this, because like, obviously we use this podcast to just chat about whatever the fuck we want and whatever. But like, it is, as you know, it is really like, not because I believe anything this person said, but like what they said really like rattled me, that someone who I thought I was... I am friends with this person, but the fact that they would say this about... So basically, this person is a POC performer and a trans performer, and they felt like that I didn't give them the win because I was silencing POC and trans voices. And when they said
coming
that,
from a POC trans / non-binary person.
Yeah, so when I just kind of froze when they said that, and I went, really? Is that the takeaway you're having from this? Because they asked me, they said, what was the deciding factor? And essentially, I kind of said, they did better than you. But this person had a problem that the person who won was a white performer who performed Beyonce Alien Superstar.
Well, actually, it's kind of two facts. So I was there not only just to watch, but I was meant to like help with a bit of judging, but we didn't get around to that fully.
Because I realised that it was not the night for you to give critiques of all people. I was like, these ladies are not ready for this. They are not ready for this.
Because I don't know if you guys realise, I'm a shady bitch, but it comes from a place of love. Like, we've grown up in... And
the night was on crack, so you and Jodie were just drinking. Like, which fair. And Mel's like, Mel's coming in with her drinks, like, when are we doing the critiques? And I'm like,
I had some words about earlier.
And I was like, bitch, we are not doing critiques today. I'm going to announce top 2, they're going to lip sync, call it a day, and whatever.
But it basically, like, stemmed from... the way that we were kind of taught when we were first coming up in the scene, especially like in the venue that I started out with, which is like... On the cabaret scene, like people, like, it's known for being like difficult, the place that I started. And tough love. Yeah. Tough love as well. Like, I feel like on the cabaret scene... And again, there's positives and negatives to every part of every drag scene, of every scene in any entertainment. Yeah. But like, what I will say is one positive of the cabaret scene is that like you are kind of like thrown into the fire, and you are expected not to burn. Yes. Like, you know, but like there is a love there. Yes. Like, I feel like a lot of the more experienced queens when I first came on the scene basically told me like, this is wrong. This is wrong. Still telling me like, you're great. You're a great singer. You're really funny. But fix this, this, and this. Like, or try this when you're on stage. Yeah, like especially when it came to like patter and hosting and all of that. Like all the things that I wasn't really like particularly versed in my performance life before drag. And I just didn't. And you know, if there's a queen out there who kind of mentored me in my time who disagrees, but I never felt like I was never not receptive to advice. And the whole time I was talking to this performer, they were asking me questions and I would answer, and the whole time I'm talking, they're just going, And like, I get it, they might have been feeling a certain type of way because they didn't win, but like, they made it to the top 2. So like, they were rewarded for doing well, and then I gave them the opportunity to lip sync, and I felt like the other performer won. The person who was having a go at me felt like the white performer shouldn't have performed Beyonce Alien Superstar, and I just went, well, bitch, it's not like she performed fucking Wade in the Water or fucking, you know, or I'm Black and I'm Proud or some
like
shit.
Fucking Black Parade or some shit, like, do you know what I mean? Like, or Summertime, like, do you know what I mean? She wasn't doing any. She did Alien Superstar, and yes, the historical context for the lyrics is like being black and queer, especially when it comes to the whole album. But again, she didn't do Church Girl. She didn't do fucking America Has a Problem or anything like that. Like, I felt like inherently the message is queerness, like in my mind. And you know, and she this person also had a problem. She was like, oh, well, she was nogging. And I'm like, well, I'm not a ballroom expert. Like, I'm a fucking drag queen, like working in fucking drag bars. Like, you know, was it entertaining is the question.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say all of this just because, like, I've noticed this a lot in like the last year or so, that there's a lot of like, you know, because when I came, obviously you were doing drag longer than me because you're older. But like,
wow. Just because I'm your auntie. You fucking bitch.
No, you know what you are? You're my sister who's really my mother, but she had me young, so you dropped me off with Billy and Darcy and you said that's who you are. But like, I say all of this because like and I'm sure you've noticed this too, like on the scene there is a lot of this, like, I don't know, a little bit of like
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, but also a lot of like entitled behavior. I feel like we're starting to see it regress a bit. I feel like there was a lot of drama that's happened in the last year that has made people like rethink things. Some people took a step back from drag who really, you know, toodles. But, you know, but the people that are still here who maybe were acting a bit wild in the last year, I feel like have kind of been chilling out a bit. But, you know, no shade or hate to the person I was chatting about, but like,
no,
you know,
we've loved this person since we started seeing them before.
Yeah.
And it's kind of always been our one critique of that person.
Yeah, literally.
Like, they always look great.
Well, what I was going to say is, because I wasn't going to go specifically into their critiques, but what I was going to say is that at the end of that conversation, after they had held me up for 20 minutes and I had to run to another gig and I had like no time, but they said, well, it would have been great if there was critiques. And I was like, well, we didn't really have time. You also arrived late and didn't give me your song, so I had to like get that shit all together. But like, they said, oh, well, could you? And I said, oh, would you like some critiques? And they said, yeah. So I did. And then I felt like they didn't really hear me. And there was a lot of like, oh, well, it's because of this or because of that. And I'm like, girl, just listen to what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you this because I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't fucking tell you because I don't care. But I actually want to see you get better. Yeah. Like, and I felt like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there has been a weird shift in drag, because that's what I was saying before. When I came on the scene, drag was very exciting.
Ignore it.
I'm just watching the creature. But drag was there was a lot of exciting shit. Everybody wanted drag. Everybody wanted drag. There was brunches, shows, every fucking thing. Like, you know, we traveled and did fucking shit. You know, there was a lot of stuff, and there isn't as much of that now, especially in our political climate. And it is, which, if anything, just means we need to keep doing more. But like, there is, because I think there's a lack of opportunity. I think some people that haven't really gotten onto the gig circuit yet, like getting those regular paid gigs like we got to do when we started drag, they've kind of fallen into this thing of like, oh, well, I'm not getting gigs because of this and that. And it's like, you know, no, it's just there's so much drag now, and there's so little opportunities. Being that this person got booked for a Brighton Pride event over both of us. Look, we ain't bringing it. This is too specific. This way you weren't giving critiques on Friday. This is why. But like, I just feel like, you know, if there was any advice I could give to performers out there, the newer performers, like, there's a lot of fucking drag right now and a lot less opportunities than there was straight post-COVID. So, and pre-COVID for sure. You're right. You swallowed the fly. No. You swallowed the hornet. No, bitch.
Just the fucking thing just went straight down my throat.
Oh right, yeah. You got to chew, girl. You got to chew.
I did.
Yeah.
I knew it.
But yeah, I think like it's important to move with some humility. But basically, yeah, as you know, this weekend was on fucking crack. Like, it really fucking was. Like, my God. And then at the club as well, it was just
crazy
fucking,
people.
My God, it was just, what were you straight people doing at the weekend? Like, what was going on? Was there an event?
The straight people.
Huh?
I don't represent the straight people.
Well, if you don't, who the fuck does? Yeah, really? The Hornet?
I mean, there was also that really drunk white woman that was constantly on me and Jodie.
My God, yeah, she was at the club as well. Yeah.
And then did the very stereotypical straight white woman at a queer bar of get really drunk, invade everything, and then by the end of the night is too drunk to be in the venue, so gets booted out, and then there's then crying.
Yeah, there was a lot of people get kicked out at the weekend. But I think we should take one last break and then come back for a really short, like 5-minute segment, just to say goodbye and just like
Sure.
And on a nice high note.
Exactly. Oh, high note. Oh yes. Where's my rolling stuff? Yes. Don't you clickety clack.
We blackety black.
And we'll be right back.
No.
We're Ninky Knocks.
Oh no. Not that.
Can we actually just talk about that for a second? I'm
going to give you 3 minutes and I'm going to cut you off.
Okay, right. So last night when we was playing Minecraft, my Jack was telling us about the show In the Night Garden. Some of their names for them characters sound really fucking racist.
Sketchy.
Yeah, really fucking. So, you know, drop a note in the comment. What's the most problematic character name from In the Night Garden? Yeah?
The one you said, because every time I hear it, oh, chill.
Yeah, just the bloody nignog gollywogs, whatever the fuck they call. Oh no. These mics are not going to be gold by the end of the season. They're
Mine will.
Be. Wait, can I actually wait? One little funny story, bitch. I did. See, this weekend was on crack. When I went to go do brunch on Saturday, and again, I won't say what queen it was, but I found out what queen it was. I went and picked up the mic, which obviously had been used for Friday night.
Oh no, I know who it was.
Yeah, I know who it was too. This microphone, half of it. This is the mic. Yeah. This from here to here, fucking deep pink. Like this bitch was on the. I was like, how was she? I picked it up, and you know I can't see. Like when I went, what the fuck has happened to this? Obviously, we're drag queens. There's going to be a bit of lipstick on the mic, bitch. Covered, not a bit of silver. I could see.
I've heard this.
Lord Jesus, I better go see the mic. When am I next there? Saturday. I will send you bitch. I will send a picture of this mic, and it will be in this episode. But anyway, so we thought we'll end the episode, say a little goodbye. So yeah, we got a bit derailed today, but I think by next week we will be back to our regular scheduling. I believe we have a guest next week.
Yes.
I think next week is
maybe.
Yeah. So next week will be the Minecraft episode, which we are very excited for. As you know, we have started
the train.
Yes, but we have our server. And as we've said before, there is quite a few people on our server. So later on in the year, after our other exciting project from last year, once that comes out, we will be doing our next little Mothership series. The Mothership plays Minecraft, and we will invite y'all to our server and get to see the shit.
And there shall be absolutely no mention whatsoever of the Minecraft movie. We will never talk about it.
I think we have to talk about it next week.
It will get 5 minutes, that is all.
Wait, how's the song?
Don't know.
Wait, I forgot it.
Good.
I do remember it, but I won't.
I've got fucking Secret Tunnel stuck in my head.
Good.
Wait.
Keep that there. No, keep that there.
We will.
La 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 lava, chicken. Yeah, it is terrible before anyone thinks I'm like loving it or whatever. But yeah, we will have to talk about the film. But yes, next week we will be with my drag daughter, Jodie Summer, proud black woman of the Brighton scene. And yeah, maybe that's the episode. Maybe we'll show a little teaser of the server, some of the videos we have. Yeah. Because I think we said we might put it in episode 1. Maybe we did. Right, Will. But yeah, anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, go on, Will. You have not said much.
Yeah. The nether.
And the time's up.
Sorry, am I running over time?
Could we go through a nether portal? Is that doable?
Let's see. Let's find out.
Okay. Flint that steel!